What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Rec Nation. Guys, we are back with some Brandon Herrera, okay? This time he is updating us on Call of Duty and how they stole his AK-50. Come on, guys. This is a very unique story. It's crazy. Like, he documents his journey creating this AK-50. The only one in existence, right? We saw it, that process, at least in that video that we released on the channel. You know, and it's super interesting, super awesome dude, right? Brandon Herrera, not just as a content creator, but as more than that. And he is definitely someone I would love to have a beer with, or at least go to a range day with. You know what I mean? And so he released this video of how Call of Duty, the game, has an AK-50 now, and it's just interesting. So let's see what he has to say about it, because I wonder, is he gonna sue them? Can he sue them? Who knows? I can't wait to see it. But that's pretty intense. You go from creating your dream project, right, and then having a big name like Call of Duty feature the weapon system that you created. That's cool. That's cool, to say the least. It's nuts. I mean, Brandon Herrera is not one of your small potato content creators. You know what I mean? He is on a different level. All right, so he ran for political office, which is nuts, and he almost won. That's it. I mean, he's definitely gonna win next time if he does run. But let's check this out, guys. Let's check this out. Ready? Let's go. I can't wait. Come on, take it away, Brandon. Guys, full disclosure, I saw the follow-up video to his AK-50 build. How they changed I want to say the muzzle brake or the flash suppressor on the AK-50, and that's why it was being all wavy. You know, if you remember that video. But listen, this is going to be super interesting. I've talked all over this intro. So let's go. Let's just dive in and let's watch this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
AK-50 is now in the new season So the AK-50 is now in the new season of Call of Duty.
Come on.
Oh yeah. Not kidding. Hi there. My name is Brandon Herrera, and this is my gun, the AK-50. Over the course of the last 8 years, my team and I developed the world's first and only 50 BMG AK. It was a huge engineering challenge, but after showing tons of updates throughout the entire process, on May 10th, we released a video showing off the finished version of the AK-50 V3, getting millions of views in the first few days, becoming the biggest video release we'd ever done at the time. So you might imagine my surprise then when a couple months later, my buddy hits me up and hits me with the line, "Dude, they just put the AK-50 in Call of Duty." Yep, on July 24th, they announced the new Season 5 to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which included new weekly challenges that unlock new weapons or upgrades every week. Week 2 of which being the motherfucking AK-50, or as Call of Duty calls it, the Jack Cataclysm, which, not gonna lie, it's a pretty cool name. It's listed as a 50 BMG conversion kit to an RPK, which, no. Hell, even gaming YouTube has pretty well figured that out even before I made this video. Now, before you ask, no, I am not getting any sort of royalties, nor was I asked beforehand, nor did I even know before I found out through the...
What? Bro. Oh, man. There's only one like it. There's only one like it. That's your gun, bro. How are you not making money? Oh, you better explain yourself.
Even before I made this video.
Explain yourself, Brandon.
Now, before you ask, no, I am not getting any sort of royalties, nor was I asked beforehand, nor did I even know before I found out through the announcement. I'll get into that a little bit later too, but that's normally just the first thing that my audience seems to ask whenever I pointed it out on Twitter or anything like that. But yes, long story short, no, COD Daddy is not paying my bills with that sweet AAA paycheck. But I did want to take this very unique and very, very weird opportunity to review my own gun in Call of Duty compared to the real life version, and even actually play some with it. Because let's be honest, getting my own gun added to the game was probably one of the only ways that I was going to be playing the new Call of Duty as an adult. My heart still belongs to the classic Modern Warfare 2.
Yes!
Now let's be...
That's where I stopped gaming. Just being 100% honest. being 100% honest, COD 2 is where I stopped. I mean, I would have loved to continued, but that was taking all of my time then. And I didn't have time then to be playing Call of Duty. So, man, but my heart still belongs to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Man, 2. Come on.
Be clear about one thing up front. It is my gun. Saw a lot of people online pulling the whole, oh, it looks completely different, bro. Bullshit. Fuck you. That is my gun. Aside from it obviously being a 50 cal AK modeled after, you know, the only 50 cal AK in existence, look at the bulge front trunnion. I mean, the rivet pattern, the 4 rivets, that's very unique to the 50. I mean, shit, here's the exact same angle, so you make up your own mind, but I know my baby when I see it. Plus, there's only one of them on the planet to base it off of. The one that got tens of millions of views on its development, and millions of views in the first week of its launch, and it's the one that I built. So there's that. Now, I will say on the Call of Duty design, there are a few changes, but we'll get into that later because I find them interesting. And also, sorry, I know it has been a while. I was speaking for Young Americans for Liberty and then came home and came down with COVID. Again, thanks, China. But real quick, let's talk about one of my least favorite subjects. Debt. Getting into credit card debt is easy.
Okay, so guys, same rules apply. Same rules apply. I'm going to show Brandon the same respect I show Nick. We're going to sit through this ad. Guys, if we're going to be talking about sponsors and people that back the channel, we do have a sponsor that is Euphoric Coffees. They sponsor the channel. You know, they sponsor Areas in the Nation. So by proxy, this channel. You know, I'll probably put the link in the description if you guys care at all, if you guys are in the U.S. and like coffee. But anyway, here we go. Let's dive into it. You feel free to skip ahead, you know, but I'm going to sit through it because that's just respectful, I believe.
Ask me how I know. Getting out? Well,
look at that wall.
The system's set up
guns.
so that you don't. So if you're struggling with credit cards, personal loans, collections, or medical bills, you need to check out PDS Debt. PDS provides a service to match you with debt solutions tailored to your financial situation. So if you're making payments every month, but you feel like your balances aren't going down, PDS
look at that
might
wall,
have
man. His wall behind him is gold.
$10,000 or more of eligible debt qualifies, and there's no minimum credit score required. So bad and fair credit are both accepted. PDS Debt strives to understand your unique situation and can help provide alternative solutions to becoming debt-free. And right now, PDS Debt is offering a free debt analysis. It only takes 30 seconds. So you can head on over to pdsdebt.com/BH to get your free debt assessment today. Let's face it, owing money to people sucks. And if it's something that you've struggled with, maybe check out PDS. We appreciate them for sponsoring the video. Back to the content.
There you go. You gotta show love. Gotta show love. It's a massive win when a content creator that you love gets sponsored. You know, I know there's like a minute amount of annoyance to sit through ads. I get that. And a lot of the content creators that we follow, especially Nick, does a phenomenal job of making it funny, bringing it in this, wrapping it in an entertaining way. But it's massive when these channels like this, your favorite content creators, do get sponsored. That's awesome because those are goals for them, and they're hitting them. So it's like I'm proud of you, man. Even though you don't need it, your videos are doing just fine. But I'm glad he's making that extra money. It allows them all to make more content.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the gun. Right off the bat, I mean, this is definitely the AK-50, just with no front handguard and drum magazine. Now, for those of you who aren't quite gun savvy and you're confused as to why I'm calling this an AK and not, an RPK conversion, it's because an RPK is an AK.
Yeah. Okay.
Grab the trusty Wall RPK. The RPK is literally just a designation of AK, just with a longer and thicker barrel. That's just so it can fill more of like a light machine gun type role. So one of the first things that you'll notice about this thing is that it's got a big ass skeletonized drum mag. So there's no real 50 cal drum mag that exists, at least yet. But this drum looks like it's based on the Foztech 20 rounder, which isn't available yet. It's still a prototype. It's going through some design tweaks and stuff like that, but they did show it off at, SHOT Show and NRAM and stuff like that. But Foztech does know that as soon as it's available, I will be busting down their walls like the fucking Kool-Aid man trying to get one. The AK-50 deserves a drum mag. Also, just kind of a funny side note, the AK-50 is already heavy as fuck, just as a thing to run around with as a semi-auto 50 BMG. It comes in weighing like slightly more than a Barrett M82. It's like the idea of like in Call of Duty running around and jumping around with it. I mean, they made the aim down sight speed and everything pretty slow, like super slow for Call of Duty. for the AK-50, which makes sense because it's fucking big. But now imagine adding like 20 rounds of 50, which if my math is correct, I think is like 5 more pounds. Not to mention,
which is
the big ass metal drum magazine to hold all of that ammo and to work it and feed it. It's got to be an extra 5 pounds too. So just loading the gun is like adding an additional third of the gun's weight to the bottom.
Nuts.
Yeah, I get why it's hard to run around with. No, I am going to touch on this part really quickly too, about it being a conversion kit. So here's an RPK-74, right? This is a 50 BMG. First off, in order to even feed this, the magazine has to be about that far back. The magazine has to go about as far back on the receiver as the end of the trigger guard is. So you need to completely trash this receiver.
I like what he's doing here. He's putting things into perspective. Everyone, this is more like the purists or the gun nuts. They're like, oh, it's a conversion kit. No, bro. Definitely not. Not at all. Did you see the size of that round that he's holding up?
Not even getting to the firing 50 cal part yet. This receiver would need to be at least twice as long. Now, as far as being able to fire 50 cal, now this is the round that this gun was built to fire. This is the one you're converting it to. That's not fucking happening, homie. It's like those pictures of the mountain and his wife. It's like that just... Good luck. Yeah, on the actual AK-50, we had to start from scratch on basically every part. The only things that we kept, we had to scale everything up. We had to scale everything up to be able to fit, a 50 BMG, because that's a huge, huge undertaking. The only parts on the AK-50 we were able to keep the same size, and they're interchangeable with the standard AK, are the fire control group, like the trigger group, and the pistol grip. We salvaged certain parts from the recoil spring assembly and whatnot too, but by and large you have to completely start over and scale everything up just to begin to make it work. So yeah, it's a conversion kit in the same way that if you took the tires off of a Corvette and put them onto a Honda Civic, you've now converted that into a Corvette. One of the major differences between the AK-50 and the gun in the game, though, is that their AK-50 has a stock. I understand why they did it in the game, just because, it adds something else to customize. They had different, PKM stocks and stuff you can throw on there, which, not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. But really, this is just the devs not understanding that the bolt carrier actually has to go somewhere when the gun fires. And that distance that it has to travel leaves you basically no room for a stock. Unless you mean like just a little stubby thing or like a butt pad or something like that. Which is why the AK-50, the Barrett, the Serbu, and pretty much all semi-auto shoulder-fired 50s pretty much have that same look in the rears, because we need that distance for the bolt carrier to travel.
Because that's what happens. Like when you shoot, right? When you can't see me. When you shoot, that bolt has to travel back, and its job is to rechamber the next round. And based on the type of round, how big the round is, that dictates kind of, I would say, the distance needed. And so anyway, I love how he's breaking this down.
The round might have gotten bigger and the gun has gotten bigger. The shooter stays the same size, meaning that the distance between the butt of the gun and the pistol grip needs to be pretty much the same size. It's called length of pull. It needs to be consistent to actually have a good functioning weapon. Because if you added a stock to the back of a Barrett or the AK-50, you'd be all the way out here, making it basically impossible to shoulder. In classic nomenclature of the channel, where'd a bolt go, though? But now I guess it's time for the big question. Pretty much the question everybody's been asking me since this was even announced.
Why are you gay?
Am I butthurt or am I flattered? Truthfully, I think it's really cool. 16-year-old me could not fathom a gun that I'm responsible for even touching a mainstream game like Call of Duty. I think that's super neat. It would have been nice if I was asked, or at least even told. I would have said yes. I mean, I don't want any money.
Like, at least call it like the Herrera Beast, or Brandon's Beast, or like the Let's Go Brandon Beast or something like that. Give him a tip of the hat. You know what I mean? That would be cool. But they're not going to do that. They're just not going to do that.
Like Call of Duty. I think that's super neat. It would have been nice if I was asked, or at least even told. I would have said yes. I mean, I don't want any money. I got my own gig going on. It's pretty sweet. But I don't even necessarily think it was a direct, intentional rip, like Call of Duty proper meant to take the gun. Here's what I think could have happened. One of their artists probably had an entire folder full of reference files for things that they thought were cool or things that, different guns that they wanted to draw inspiration from in different ways, and the AK-50 ended up in it. They took that as a reference file, thinking, it's probably a production gun. They altered some stuff, made it fit the game, and boom, Jack Cataclysm. Not only is that a potential scenario, to be perfectly honest, knowing how a lot of this stuff works, I think that's the most likely scenario. So no, I am not out to go, sue Call of Duty or anything like a lot of other people have been saying. One, because I have zero interest in it. Like I said before, I would have let them use it anyway. Two, probably because they have a good legal case that they've transformed it enough that it falls under fair use. It's not like they're producing the thing. I mean, they have it in a video game. They transformed it a little bit for artistic reasons, and now it's theirs. Or at least that's what they'll argue in the court, and I think that's a fair legal standing. Let's face it, they have millions of dollars for lawyers on standby, and I have less than zero interest in even fucking trying that shit, even if I wanted to. So no, there's not gonna be any fucking legal battle between me and Call of Duty. I think it's cool to make something that people are inspired by, and I think it's neat to see that kind of grow and expand even beyond me. I think it would have been cool to be involved in the push, because I think that would have been neat. I mean, it's my baby. But I also understand why big corporations like Activision or Sledgehammer or whatnot can't even begin to touch somebody like me. I hate we live in that kind of world, but it is what it is. But now the moment of truth.
Before we wrap up that point, this is why I love this dude. This is why I love this guy, man. Approaching it with the right headspace. Could he fight it? Probably. Would he lose that battle? 50-50. Would it just look petty? 100%. He's just in this because, look, the AK-47, the AK platform inspired him. He is the AK guy, right? And his dream was to build a AK-50. And he did it. And then one of the biggest names out there in video gaming history would be Call of Duty or Activision. I think it's Activision. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think it's Activision. But they're using his dream project that he created, and it's like, this man is winning. This is all super cool, because guess what? Guess what's going to happen, right? They're going to type, people that play that game are going to type in AK-50, and guess what's going to come up? His stuff. He is the only one that has done it. And that's cool. Like, it's just a gift that keeps on giving. And it's like free promotion for him. And it's a super cool, level-headed way to approach this. Because I feel like in today's culture, it's quick to be like, let's sue them. Like, nah, man. Hopefully it inspires others. Guys, I'm putting this out there right now. When he does start selling, I think he can obviously he can manufacture weapons. But if he ever starts selling the AK-50, I want one. I want one. And if this channel helps me get one, we will take that thing out on the range and put it to the test my damn self. Because I need that. I need that. Why? Why not? You know what I mean? Like, I'm super jealous. I want to be on a wait list to get this weapon. 100%. I want that stamp to be in the single digits when I purchase one. If I can. I know that's going to come at a very nice price tag. But we could do it. We could do it. Let's go back into the video.
How good's the gun?
Hey!
Oh god, it's this fucking like Borderlands shit. It's like I'm in a fucking cartoon. Fuck. Come on, fucker. There you go. Alright, this thing kind of bugs. I mean, like, I take it for granted this thing's kind of fucking one-shot. Oh.
Oh, I love him. Guys, I'm talking to you right now. Don't we all turn to this right here? We turn into the same person. We turn into the same person when we play these kind of games. Oh, by the way, this gun kind of fucks. And he's getting, it looks like he's getting absolutely wrecked. You know? Oh, man. Just, it looks like he's one of those, like those Twitch streamers. You know what I mean? Like, this is not how I'm used to seeing his content at all. This looks so strange. So strange. But, hey, I'm here for it.
Wow. I feel like I take it for granted this thing... Second. I feel like I take it for granted this thing can one shot, but at the same time, like, it's a fucking 50 cal. It should be able to do that. No matter what, this thing should be able to kill you with one fucking round. Come on, fuck. God. Get some. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get. Look, I'm not locked in right now. There you go. There we go. We're getting better. Not good enough.
Hard point. Secure the target area.
Oh, you fucking.
I love watching this.
You'll have to do better than that.
Come on, one more. Just need one more. Give me one more. One more. There you go. That's all I wanted. I know I've done like Twitch and shit before, but like I feel like this is my first time being a streamer.
Really?
It's just kind of wild.
I would watch this,
I have
man.
my own fucking gun, and I'm still getting.
I would love to watch that. Him just playing this game using his gun that he made. It's like a different level to this. I don't know. I'm finding this mad entertaining, guys.
Fucking my ass raped while playing this, knowing I'm gonna be judged by an army of fucking 11-year-olds. Like, hey, old man, why can't you actually play Call of Duty? It's like, well, I don't know. I dopamine receptors work. I'm not used to this 80s shit. God, this is hell. Even just shooting the AK is kind of wild. Oh, well, did I just get a hit marker? Did I just fucking hit somebody here? No, but really, like, just the recoil impulse, the sound, like, everything. There you go. All right, I'm getting accidental fucking kills while I'm trying to talk here. Yeah, everything, just the recoil impulse, even just the sound, like, it's pretty close. Like, fuck. Kill me with my gun? Fuck you.
He got killed with his gun. Yes.
I'm doing what the kids say is locking in. Oh, fuck. Hey, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. God damn it. Alright, getting a little frustrated with the AK-50. Now it might be time to whip out the fucking cheaper shit.
Cheaper shit.
We're taking Bravo.
And get fucked.
I love him. Get fucked. Oh, man. We all sound the same when we play Call of Duty, guys. It's just how it is. It's just how it is, man.
Enough. Get fucked. There you go. Alright, I'm that guy. Hey, there you go. Behind the plywood. Oh, there you go. There's my gun. Man. Alright, how you got yours set up? Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I do like that. I really like that. I like that. Ah, fuck you. There you go. Give me my gun back. Fuck you. Fuck you. Give me my gun. There we go. Fuck you.
Look how frustrated he's getting, dude.
There you go. Fuck. Did you have my golden plated gun?
I like how he's looking for his golden plated gun. He's like, oh shit. I love that, man. Oh god. I could watch this all day.
Golden plated AK-50? Give me that shit. I need that in my life. Give me that shit. Give me that. I see. Oh, did it just disappear? You saw that, right? Fuck you.
Secure the area.
Look at that. Look at that. The fuck kind of camo is that? Seriously, fucking I came as that. Was that suppressed? Was that suppressed? No, you just took it. You took my gun. No, it's not suppressed. Well, yeah, no, it is suppressed. Son of a bitch. I'll wait for you to die. Sorry, buddy. I'm stealing your shit. Yep. Yoink. Mine.
I'm loading.
That's sweet looking.
Yep, this is dope. Keeping this as long as I can. Oh god. Hello.
I got him.
I love watching this. Oh no.
Ah, I got the furry back.
Target.
No hits? Fuck you. Ah! Alright, that was a pretty cool setup. Nope. Friendly fire, sorry. What's a 50 between friends?
What's a 50 between friends? He's done, dude.
Oh my god. Hello.
Dude, I would watch this.
Go for
Please,
it.
Brandon.
God, this thing kind of fucks suppressed. At least it did. What's funny is that in the last few days you've been playing Call of Duty and you got killed by an AK-50 and the username was the AK guy, pretty good chance you got killed by me. So that is
awesome.
the AK-50 in Call of Duty. I think what we learned here today is don't expect me to be a COD streamer anytime soon. I'm going to go back to doing the things that I'm good at. I think I've just had enough stimuli to fry the brain of a medieval child. Anyhow, guys, I appreciate you watching this video. I know it's a little different. This is not even a scenario that I would have ever imagined I would have been in. But it's something that's really cool, and it's something that I don't think would have happened without you guys and just the audience that we built together. So I guess to close things out, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you staying all the way to the end. And I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks.
Man, come on. Come on. Goals, bro. Goals. That whole video was all goals. I will link his personal channel, or his YouTube channel in the comment section. What? In the description of the video. Make sure you go check him out. He's a really cool dude. One of the funniest members of the Unsubscribed podcast that features the Fat Electrician and others. That whole Unsubscribed podcast, one of my favorites. One of my favorites right now. I don't know what to say with this video. It's just, this whole video is just goals. This is just a super cool situation that happened to someone that followed his passion and his dream of building an AK-50. And it's super neat. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I hope he doesn't claim this video. I hope he'll let this go up. Even not, I'm glad I checked it out, because that was dope. Anyway, guys, much love. I know this is something different. I know we got to get back to the meat and potatoes of really what this channel is. But you know what, though? It's good to kind of step away a little bit from, like, the very heavy stuff that we've checked out. So this is kind of like a little lighthearted content in between World War II, reviewing the World at War. We're still going to get Battle 360. Look for that video to drop next. Either today or tomorrow, it should be dropping Battle 360. Remember, World at War will be in this weird purgatory that will be able to be visible for a day before YouTube comes with its hammers and with its sickles and chops it down. Anyway, guys, much love. Make sure you unplug and do something legendary. And I will see you all in the next video. Later, guys.